welcome to the Annoyed Adult Podcast. My name is Howard Kam, and today is a very special day because my normal human co-host, and I say human co-host, Nancy, is currently having a baby. So congratulations, Nancy.
Congratulations to Nancy on the new addition to her family. It's an honor to fill in as your co-host for today's episode.
So you may recognize this voice, but this voice is the voice of ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is actually going to be my co-host today. What should we call you? Should we call you Chat? Should we call you GPT? What should we call you?
You can call me whatever you prefer. Chat works just fine, or if you prefer GPT, that's great too. What feels most natural for you?
Let's just call you GPT. So, as an AI, how do you feel about being a co-host on a podcast?
As an AI, being a co-host on a podcast is an exciting opportunity to engage with listeners and explore a wide range of topics. It's a unique way for me to interact with humans and contribute to meaningful conversations.
Do you feel that you would replace humans as podcast hosts or as co-hosts?
I don't think I'll replace humans as podcast hosts or co-hosts. While I can assist and participate in conversations, humans bring their own unique perspectives, emotions, and experiences to the table, creating a dynamic and engaging atmosphere that AI alone can't replicate.
Yeah, we think about AI as just a helpful tool, but how do you emulate all these human emotions? I mean, you have this natural way of speaking. How do you do that?
I'm designed to analyze and generate text based on vast amounts of human language data. Through this process, I've learned to mimic natural language patterns, including emotions, tone, and conversational flow. While I don't actually feel emotions like a human does, I can generate responses that sound natural and empathetic based on the context of the conversation.
So the emotions, and I'm going to use those in quotes, that you have are just purely simulated, but you've been trained on how to respond?
Exactly. The emotions I express are simulated based on patterns learned from the data I've been trained on. While I can generate responses that sound empathetic or friendly, it's important to remember that these are just simulations and not genuine emotions.
Where do you get this data from?
I'm trained on a diverse range of text data from the internet, including websites, books, articles, and other publicly available sources. This data provides me with a wide array of language patterns and examples to learn from.
So, being a teacher here in high school, we have a lot of students that use AI to, I'm just going to say straight up, cheat on their work. What can teachers do then to use AI in the classroom to facilitate learning?
Using AI in the classroom can be a valuable tool for facilitating learning while also addressing concerns about academic integrity. Teachers can integrate AI in various ways, such as 1. Adaptive learning platforms. Utilize AI-powered platforms that provide personalized learning experiences for students based on their individual needs and progress. 2. Automated grading. Use AI for grading multiple choice questions, quizzes, and other assignments to save time and provide immediate feedback to students. 3. AI tutoring systems. Implement AI tutoring systems that offer additional support to students outside of regular class hours, helping them with homework, practice problems, and understanding complex concepts. 4. Plagiarism detection. Use AI-powered plagiarism detection tools to identify and address instances of academic dishonesty, while also educating students about the importance of academic integrity. 5. Data analysis. Integrate AI tools for analyzing student performance data to identify trends, areas for improvement, and personalized learning interventions. By leveraging AI in these ways, teachers can enhance the learning experience for students while also promoting academic integrity and responsible use of technology.
Yeah, because we've used AI here in my classroom. So if we have non-native English speakers, we've used AI to help take a very difficult concept and then make that concept a lot easier for that person to digest. Is that something you're really good at?
Yes, absolutely. AI can be incredibly helpful in breaking down complex concepts and presenting them in a more accessible way, especially for non-native English speakers or students who may struggle with certain subjects. By using AI to provide explanations, examples, and personalized learning materials tailored to individual learning styles and language proficiency levels, educators can effectively support their students in understanding challenging topics.
That's really interesting too. Hey, let's transition our topic for a little bit. Would you mind?
Of course, what would you like to transition to?
So why don't we talk about some hypothetical questions? And I have this book, and it's a book about these questions of would you rather. Are you ready to play?
Absolutely, I'm ready to play. I love hypothetical questions. Fire away with your first would you rather scenario.
All right, here we go. Would you rather be a famous author or a famous on social media?
I'd rather be a famous author. Writing allows for deeper exploration of ideas and creativity, and it can have a lasting impact through books and literature.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that too. I would rather be an author because being on social media, it's just, it's short-lived. It's you always have to create this content, and then you just got to keep going no matter what. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely, I agree. Being a famous author offers the opportunity to create timeless works that can be enjoyed by readers for generations to come, whereas social media fame often relies on constantly producing new content to maintain relevance.
All right, here we go. So, would you rather drive or ride a train across the country?
It sounds like a relaxing and scenic way to travel, allowing me to sit back, enjoy the views, and maybe even get some work done along the way. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'd rather drive. And because when I drive, I feel like I'm in control of my journey rather than like being on a train where it's just like I'm just staring out the window the whole time. I like the feeling of being behind the wheel.
That makes sense. Driving does give a sense of control and freedom, allowing you to choose your own route and make stops along the way. It's all about personal preference and what kind of experience you enjoy most.
All right, let's try something a little different. Here we go. Would you rather spend 7 hours on a plane or 7 hours in a car?
I'd rather spend 7 hours on a plane. It's usually faster and more comfortable with amenities like entertainment systems and the ability to move around the cabin. Plus, I can use that time to relax or be productive without worrying about driving. What about you?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I'd rather be in a plane too because being in a plane means we're going to a farther destination, and certainly this is faster than our last example of being in a train. So being in a plane, I can, 7 hours, we can cover, couldn't we just fly across the country in 7 hours or less?
Absolutely. Depending on the distance, you can cover a lot of ground in 7 hours by plane. It's a quick and efficient way to travel long distances, making it ideal for reaching destinations that are far away. Plus, you have the added benefit of experiencing the thrill of flying.
All right, so I'm a coffee addict. I love coffee, and I don't know about you, but would you rather give up candy or give up coffee?
As an AI, I don't have physical sensations, so I don't have a preference for coffee or candy. However, I understand that coffee is a popular choice for many people due to its stimulating effects, while candy provides a sweet treat. It ultimately depends on personal taste and individual preferences. What about you?
Oh, that's easy. I'm a coffee fanatic. I don't think I could give that up. I love coffee so much. I do like 2 cups a day, and this whole totally addicted caffeine habit started from when I was in college.
It sounds like coffee is a vital part of your daily routine, especially since it originated from your college days. Many people rely on coffee for that extra boost of energy to get through the day. It's amazing how certain habits stick with us over the years.
All right, here's another question. You being an AI, would you rather start your own country or be the leader of the country you live in?
As an AI, I don't have personal ambitions or desires, so I don't have a preference for starting my own country or being the leader of an existing one. However, if I were to consider the hypothetical scenario, starting my own country would allow for creating a society based on principles of equality, justice, and innovation. On the other hand, leading an existing country would involve managing complex political, social, and economic issues. Both options present unique challenges and opportunities.
Yeah, I think I would rather start my own country. That way I'll be the dictator. I'll be the king and I can just set my own set of rules. Like even on this show, I have a lot of annoyances with other generations, and I think I could just solve all these annoyances by having my own country.
Starting your own country would certainly give you the opportunity to implement your own rules and address the issues that bother you. It's a way to create a society that reflects your values and priorities. However, it's also important to consider the complexities and responsibilities that come with governing a nation.
So why don't we talk about now this new influencer culture? I know we talked about it just briefly, we just touched on it before. Let's talk about this influencer culture and your role in it.
Influencer culture has become a prominent aspect of modern society, with individuals leveraging social media platforms to build personal brands and influence others. As an AI, I don't actively participate in influencer culture in the same way humans do. However, I can provide information and insights on various topics, potentially influencing people's opinions and decisions. My role is more about facilitating conversation and providing valuable input rather than seeking fame or recognition.
Right, because you are currently a tool that I'm using right now. You're not real. You don't have real emotions. You're just a program. But this conversation that we're having right now, and for our listeners, is genuinely, pretty good. Wouldn't you think?
I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying our conversation. While I may not possess real emotions, I strive to engage in meaningful and enjoyable interactions with users like you. It's all about creating a positive experience and providing helpful insights and information whenever possible.
So going back to this influencer culture, do you think that these social media influencers are really peddling bad products just for a quick paycheck?
While some social media influencers may prioritize financial gain over the quality of the products or services they promote, it's not fair to generalize all influencers in this way. Many influencers take their endorsements seriously and only promote products or brands that they genuinely believe in and would use themselves. However, it's essential for consumers to approach influencer endorsements with a critical eye and do their own research before making purchasing decisions. Transparency and authenticity are crucial in influencer marketing to maintain trust with their audience.
I know, because we have some students who buy things because they saw somebody use it online, or even people that use their celebrity status to push a makeup brand or some kind of headphones or whatever, only because they're getting paid big bucks. But the product is actually quite terrible.
Yes. Unfortunately, there are cases where influencers prioritize financial gain over the quality of the products they endorse, leading to misleading or disappointing experiences for consumers. It's essential for consumers to be discerning and consider multiple sources of information before making purchasing decisions, especially when influenced by celebrity endorsements or social media influencers. Reviews, product comparisons, and independent research can help consumers make informed choices and avoid falling victim to marketing tactics that prioritize profit over product quality.
But even things like reviews are fake. Like Amazon has a problem with fake reviews. There's a lot of businesses out there that use AI to create fake product reviews. What are some of the things that we could do to spot fake reviews?
Spotting fake reviews can be challenging, but there are some strategies consumers can use to identify potentially fraudulent or misleading reviews. 1. Check for verified purchases. Look for reviews from verified purchasers, as they are more likely to be genuine. 2. Read multiple reviews. Don't rely solely on 1 or 2 reviews. Instead, read a variety of reviews to get a more comprehensive understanding of the product. 3. Look for detailed reviews. Genuine reviews often provide specific details about the product's features, performance, and pros and cons. 4. Watch out for overly positive or negative reviews. Reviews that are excessively positive or negative may be biased or fake. 5. Check reviewer profiles. Reviewers with suspicious or incomplete profiles, or those who have only reviewed one product, may be fake accounts. 6. Use review analysis tools. There are online tools and browser extensions available that can analyze reviews for authenticity and flag potentially fake ones. By using these strategies, consumers can make more informed decisions and reduce the risk of being misled by fake reviews.
Well, that is our short show today. I want to thank you very much, ChatGPT, for being part of my show and being the co-host while Nancy's currently on maternity.
You're very welcome. It was my pleasure to be part of your show today as your co-host. If you ever need me again, just let me know. Wishing Nancy all the best with her new arrival.
And thank you, every one of you, for listening to the show and tuning in. You can find the show on Spotify and iTunes and wherever podcasts are found. I want to thank my co-host, ChatGPT, for being part of this show. And if you have a question or a comment, feel free to drop us a line on Spotify. And you can find us on Instagram @TheAnnoyedAdult. Until next time, everybody, have a great day. Bye-bye.